It's time to funk up some comments. And I'm loving funk up some comments because y'all crazy out there. And I know I'm crazy, so it just feels good to know that I'm amongst friends when I read your responses to these stories and to my commentary on them. So let's start off with the Kevin Durant versus Jason McIntyre issue, beef, whatever you want to call it. Here's one from my man Wilson Matt. I hate reading those names and numbers. Wilson Matt 781 says crazy people are mad at Durant, but it's okay with a lame dude for releasing DMs. Y'all are just as lame. I ain't gonna lie, I don't call anybody lame like that because I'm lame too if he lame, but I know what you're saying. It is hella lame what he did. I don't call him lame, but what he did was hella lame. Like releasing DMs to just make a story out of it, kind of crazy. All right, let's get to some of these members out here. Jeremiah Taylor J, who says, laugh out loud. Yo, I love Jason McIntyre. That's my dude for real, 100. Okay, let me just say one thing about it. He may be your dude, but you made me doubt he's your dude. I'm gonna tell you why. You said, for real. I would have been fine with it then. Then you said, nah, for real. And I was like, okay, I believed you the first time. And then you said, for real, 100. That lets me know that you are in the minority of wherever you are saying right now. But yeah, Jason McIntyre got a gang of fans. Nobody's saying he doesn't. Here's the last one. He says, Marcellus, Wiley, you are the worst. Stop being so freaking relevant. Oh, sarcasm here. Stop saying good, positive stuff. KD is human, but he's that dude material. It's like comparing a house painter to Da Vinci or Botticelli. Yes, all human, but really, I'm no peon. But you and KD are on a different echelon, and we appreciate you. I see what he's trying to say there, but echelon, what the hell is that? You ever been to a funeral? It's 6 feet for everybody, dog. You know, like, I just can't buy into that because I know it's BS. Want to know why I know it's BS? Because there was a day where someone thought less of me. You from Compton. Oh, you just a black dude from Compton. You must be some gangster, some thug, whatever the hell all those lazy narratives are. Then all of a sudden, you're kissing my butt everywhere I go because I'm in the NFL. You think I don't recognize the real from the fake? I never was as low as you thought I was, and I'm not as high as you acting like I am now. So that's why you ain't no peon, and that's why I'm not on some upper echelon. Sorry, I had to get real on you. All right, so let's go to Sage Steele and her lawyer who blasts ESPN. Okay, so somebody wrote, my man Frank A, who writes a lot. That's my dog. I love Frank A 7720. Okay, my counter offer, $1.01 million and a free pass to all Disney properties, and all is forgiven. You stupid. Hell no. I don't want no damn free tickets to no damn Disney resorts. That ain't even gonna add up to $1 million no matter how often you use them. He being silly, I get it. Yeah, so here's another one. A settlement offer, especially one that's not particularly large, isn't an admission of guilt. Offers aren't even admissible in court for that reason. Settlements are encouraged to happen so that the court system and everyone's time isn't wasted. Thank you, Garfield. Double G. Somebody gets it. Ain't nobody over here talking about what I did and didn't do. I'm just trying to get you out my way at the least amount of cost and time spent. Damn, y'all don't get this? That's why, you know, when Jerry Jones settled some cases and, you know, people were like, oh, Jerry did it. I remember then I was like, I don't know what he did, but I know he got enough money to not be dealing with this. So here you go. You want Deshaun Watson, $100,000. The first alleged victim wanted. He didn't write the check. I know his agent. I told everybody. I was like, yo, he need to write that check, get this out the way so nobody knows about it. He didn't write $100,000 check. Guess what happens? Dominoes start to fall. Then he got up to 40 some cases. Who knows how many millions he done spent, and reputation gone forever. For life. Legacy tainted. Off $100,000? Who knows if you did it or not? I don't know. But I know $100,000, I would have acted like I did to get this out my face. All right, let's get to Travis Kelce. Podcasting is hardest job in the world. Yeah, that's what he said, but Jackaroo caught it. Jackaroo says, any job you could do in your pajamas isn't the hardest job in the world. He ain't never lied, dog. Like, right now, I ain't in my pajamas, but let's just say your boy got on some shorts. Look at this. You can't see. Hold on, let me show you. I ain't tripping. Look at this. Look at this. Twerk time. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I ain't dressing up for this, and it ain't that hard either. Like playing football hard as hell. Like LL Cool J is hard as hell. Other than that, man, he was just basically saying, look, I'm over here using muscles in my body and my brain that I haven't used to this extent before. Because you got to keep going with this content thing. Ain't no just one done. You know, ain't no play one game and then rest a week. Not in the content space. You got to keep it going. All right, couple more. A little love for the show. Love the show, dog. It's my new must listen to show every day. Keep hitting us with the What's Up with That Dude. People love What's Up with That Dude, and I'm gonna keep doing it because it's just, they say it humanizes me, but dog, that's what I actually did. like I'm gonna just tell y'all my day, and I hope we can connect because I don't want people to always think I'm here for some commentary. Now I'm here to connect with y'all even more. And the last one is from Corey Thompson. You going to hit 100,000 subscriptions soon. I'm really happy for you, Wiley. Your Wileyisms has brought you far in this game of life. That's love. Appreciate you. It is on my horizon right now. It's in my mindset right now to do that. I gotta go get that 100,000. My goal is to get it before the NFL season starts, and I think I am. I'm on track to do it, but I just started this show. We did it like a couple of times in January, but we really launched a daily show in February. So when football stopped, I started. And this offseason, what'd you do this offseason, Wiley? You got swole? Yeah, 100,000 deep plus in subscribers, man. So much love to you guys. Let's get that done before the NFL season starts. All right, y'all, let's get into some Wiley's World with a Hall of Fame member. My man Adrian is in the building. Let's talk to Adrian over here. He's shaking his head. He got him a good question right here. Unmute before you start blasting at me, big dog, and let's do it.
Okay, so will you give us some insight on how do guaranteed contracts work? So with guaranteed money, is that up front or do you get it at a certain time, or are there conditions? If you get injured, what happens then? Do you still get paid for the games that you missed when you injured, or is there some kind of clause or hidden conditions for that?
Yeah, great point. There are layers to it. Like all guaranteed contracts are not created equal. You know why? Because you hear of an NBA guaranteed contract and you're like, that ain't an NFL guaranteed contract. Because what have there been? 3 NFL players with guaranteed contracts? Maybe a couple more, but the point being Kirk Cousins, I think, has like 2 of them. A guaranteed contract is very difficult to get in football. 1, because of the violence of the sport. 2, because of the strength of the NFL and the advantage it had over its labor union years ago. They're trying to close the gap, but who wants to give up that leverage? And 3, it's the fact that even if you get a guaranteed contract, there are so many injury provisions, more so in the NFL than there are in basketball. So you don't get it all in one day. Like, why? It's pretty obvious, but let me give it to you simpler. If I'm an owner and I give you $100 million guaranteed, my goal is to have that in a fund, have that invested where I can now make interest off of that, while I still have to allocate you $100 million over 7 years. So I'm going to now have more than $100 million in this fund, which is going to pay you $100 million even. But if you got it all in that day, that owner takes a $100 million hit without the potential of trying to cushion it with investments as well. So I got my first deal, and my salary, my signing bonus was in installments. And you can hear it if you dive into the details or go on that website, Spot Rack or Sport Rack, whatever it is, they break down. You can start seeing guarantees, but then they'll show you when they're getting paid, and it's usually over time. What else you got for me, Adrian?
Okay, what is your favorite Ice Cube album? And why or why not is it The Predator?
Man, I'm about to curse. Ooh, man. Okay, here we go. I just got asked this on a different podcast the other day. The Predator wasn't my favorite Ice Cube album because I don't know if it was real or not, but I had started to feel he was going down the hill. It was just maybe the narrative, but I remembered at the time I was like, ooh, we need a good one from Cube, where before that album, I never thought about it like that. Like, first of all, Ice Cube with NWA, Stop Playing. First album, insane, straight out of Compton. Then they make an album without Cube, which was actually amazing, which made me think, damn, Cube, I thought you were more valuable than that. But then he came out with America's Most Wanted. I was like, oh, God, he's insane too. Then they go and do their thing. They breaking up over there. They trying to do stuff, 100 Miles and Running, EPs and stuff. Cube hit him with another one. Come up with Death Certificate, Lethal Injection. Oh, I'm like, oh, he ain't stopping. Kill That Wheel. I'm like, oh, Cube is just. And then there was a moment I was like, all right, I love Predator, but it was the lightest love I've ever had for Ice Cube. So that's why it wasn't. First of all, it ain't America's Most, and it certainly ain't Death Certificate. So basically, he became a prisoner of his own success. He did so much at this level that when he dropped maybe just one notch or so, it just wasn't adding up to that top level. Damn, Adrian, good question.
I got you. That was my first album, period.
Your first rap album ever was The Predator?
Yep.
God, you are young. Are you kidding me? My first rap album ever, I would have to say was, it's weird because Run DMC was out, LL was out, Eric B. and Rakim, the first album that I remember purchasing. Everything else was kind of like bootleg. I had friends from New York that would come out here and you would listen to K-Day and get songs here and there. But I was young and I wasn't going to the store. So it was around that Run DMC era, but the first one that hit me, that changed me was like LL and them. But let me give you this quick story. So, all right, so I'm a 10-year-old, whatever, 11 years old, and we get to go to a concert. Guess who was in concert? It was Run DMC, Houdini, LL Cool J, and a special guest. We get to the concert, Long Beach. I'm 10, 11, and I'm sitting there with my sister. We broke, so we ain't got the best seats, but we can see the stage, and I'm looking. And the first group that comes out, they pull back the curtains, and 3 white dudes on skateboards start going around in circles. And everybody looking like, who bum rushed the stage? Like, somebody streaking on the stage. Like, what the hell is this? 3 white, this is 1986, 85 or whatever. Like, dog, you didn't know any white rappers, right? So I was like, what the hell? And they went like this, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there? And we like, ain't nobody doing nothing. Well, who are y'all? And they said, okay, we want y'all to rock with us for 2 songs. And then the DJ went, hold it now, hold it now, hold it now, hit it. And it was Beastie Boys. So we like, that was pretty good. But now it's the first time anybody ever heard of them in the West Coast. So I'm like, because I'm a music fan, rap fanatic. I'm like, that was dope. But I was like, all right, what else they gonna do? And that sucker looked around and said, now, here's a little story. And Paul Revere came on, and I ain't gonna lie to you, 20,000 gang members was just out there just rocking like, this was the best song we ever heard in our life. So that was my moment. Then LL Cool J came on. I'm gonna give you the quick. LL came on, curtains is black, whole stadium black. And then he said, box. And then the curtains opened up. And then he said, my radio. And he was standing on a 10, 20-foot radio, and all the lights were blasting out. And he was like, my radio, believe me, I like it. We were like, he goes off. Does all the songs. Then Houdini comes on, and they rocking Friends, all that, they killing it. And then the gangsters had too long of a break. Between Houdini and Run DMC, Crips, Bloods, essays start fighting, throwing fire extinguishers off the third tier. Riot. Ran out, couldn't find my family because it's just my sister and I, ain't no cell phones. I'm 10 years old, couldn't find my family. I'm running past people getting knocked out, seeing people just lay on the ground, running past people, they getting stabbed. Thankfully, I don't think anybody got shot, but I think people died. Point being, they stopped having rap concerts in LA, I think, for at least 5 years or so after that riot right there. So I took that damn question and ran with it because you got me into my zone. But appreciate you, Adrian, man. Please come back on very soon, like tomorrow. I love your questions, big dog. That's love, man. Oh, man, he got me hyped. All right, let's get into it right now, man. We got my man Mikey P in the building. You know he got those questions extraordinaire. Mikey P, what it do, baby? Talk to your boy.
All right, I got a good one for you today. Going back to the NBA, all right? Sixers forward, Tobias Harris. You already know he's been the center of trade talks in Philly for a number of years, but this year he's got an expiring contract. So he had an uh-oh comment towards Sixers fans, all right? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Trade speculation, you know, casual Sixers fans, they'll trade me for a Crumbl cookie. But at the end of the day, they have to realize you're not getting a 6'9" forward back who can, you know, damn near shoot 40% from three, guard other team's best players, shoot, post up, drive, and play 70-plus games a year. So my question for you is he underappreciated in Philly and in the NBA? And do you think he will be traded this offseason?
Yeah, great question, man. I mean, look, he got a rare skill set. He pointed it out better than I could. 6'9" that could defend, 3-and-D dude, stop playing. Like, that is the rare air in terms of physical dynamics. That's the type of player they're looking for, hard to find. Give you an example. Everyone's talking about Bronny James, and he may be great, may make it to the NBA, definitely will. Whatever you want to think of him, he's a 3-and-D player that is only 6'3". And that's the hurt on his resume. The bad of his resume is if he were 6'6", Trevor Ariza style. If he were 6'9", Tobias Harris style. Oh, we got a spot for him on any roster. So just giving you guys perspective. Point being, Tobias Harris is not only underappreciated, but underutilized. Think about Tobias Harris. Gets the big deal, goes there, and is balling. Then all of a sudden, Embiid takes off, right? They got Embiid, they're balling. You know that. You with them. And then at the same time, Ben Simmons, you're working with him, and you're like, I don't know about him. But in priority, it's Embiid, it's Simmons, and then it's Tobias. Then get rid of Simmons, bring in Harden, and it's still somebody else in front of you on top of Embiid. So he's like, okay, if y'all only want third fiddle out of me, I'm just going to go defend the other guy, you know, be one of those statless all-stars in that respect, and not get love. I just think that when he's somebody where you need him to be the man, or maybe you're number two, no problems at all with Tobias Harris. It's when you got him at number 3, but then you see the big contract and the big expectations. What do you expect him to do? He can't supersede what Embiid does, or certainly James Harden.
Yeah, don't forget, they had that hot minute where he was number 4 in the pecking order when they had Jimmy Butler there. So this man has sacrificed for the team, and he's being weighed against that max contract, unfortunately. But you do see the rare skill set. So I do wonder what he could do with a larger role. I don't know if we're ever going to see it, though, because his father actually came out. He made a comment this week. He was like, he needs to be used more as an assassin scorer, and he's not being used right, similar to what you just said. So we'll have to see how that develops.
No, we're not. Nobody cares about Tobias Harris. Nobody. You know, you just the Philly and you coming out with these loaded ass questions. Nobody. I saw that. That didn't even make Sports Center or anything. It was like this. Tobias Harris says, and I was like, oh, okay, I caught that. I know you love.
Oh,
Philly,
that was
so
big time on social. It was big time on social, especially because of the Crumbl cookie thing. Crumbl cookie was getting some hate, but
here's another one, Mikey. I don't know what Crumbl cookie is. You got to help me.
Neither do I.
Oh, okay, good. Good. I was like, what is Crumbl cookie?
I had to look it up, but I still don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. Is that it for Mikey P right now? We good?
Yeah, I'll let you sign off, big dog.
Oh, that's love, man. All right, let's Crumbl cookie Mikey P, go, and then Crumbl cookie me. Man, I thought he was about to clown me again like last time because I didn't know what those Swedish fish were. But Mikey P don't know what Crumbl cookies is, so we both don't know.